I'm Nixie, and today we're looking at Mini Brands Create Disney Snacks. Now these are the second in the Mini Brands Create sort of food series. We first had MasterChef, but now we're on to Disney. And in each of these capsules we'll get a Disney inspired food mini to create. I've got 4 capsules, let's get opening. Right. Second layer. Ooh, we can get it open. So let's see what our first Disney food item is that we'll be creating. So in the capsule we get the collector's guide and also some instructions about how the UV light works. And we also have 3 bags. So let's get on with opening. In the first bag we get this Cheshire Cat ketchup glue, so I'm guessing this might be Alice in Wonderland themed. In the second bag we get this hot dog bun and a sausage imitation. And in the final bag we've got these pink tongs, which have got sort of a paw at the end. We have a pink fork that's got a bit of a twist to it. This Cheshire Cat plastic tub to put the hot dog in. We have some toppings. And here's our UV light, which has a Alice in Wonderland sticker on it. And there it is, turned on. So in the MasterChef series, we did have those kind of cool chef's hat as the UV lights. Whereas this series, we've just obviously got generic kind of shape with sticker stuck over the top. And let's have a quick look at the collector's guide just to see what we could get. We have a Mickey parfait, which that looks cool. Some Minnie Mouse pancakes, and again, that looks quite fun. An Ariel bubble tea. A Moana smoothie bowl. A frozen soft serve in a cone. Mike, Sully and Boo donuts. A Stitch sorbet. Here's our Cheshire Cat hot dog. And then the super rare Aurora princess cake. And honestly, that's kind of the one I'd really love. Like, that looks really fun, but I feel that's very unlikely that we're getting that today. Right, let's see how to make this thing. So we put the bun in, we put the sausage in, we put some, I don't know if that's lettuce or something. We put the resin on, we put the other toppings. We set it, and then we're done. Okay, hopefully all good. Now is it me or does their picture of the sun look a bit like a fried egg? And unfortunately it's not actually sunny out at the moment. It's really humid, but it's not sunny currently. So I think we're going with UV. Okay, so we've got our tray. We've got our hot dog bun. Here's our sausage. It's speckled, but we'll just pop that in there. And now we're meant to sort of squeeze our leaves in. I'm not sure how beautiful that's looking. Okay, I've squished them in as best I can. We now have our ketchup glue, and I feel this is going to be the stage that goes wrong, because it didn't go the best the last time I did mini versus hot dogs, but we'll see what we can do. Right, let's sprinkle on a few bits of this sweet corn, and we need to put these onions in. Okay, that's not working well. It kind of had them sort of here and here. I think maybe to look like ears. Maybe we'll try them at the front. Oh, I knew this wasn't going to go well. Okay, let's just go for something like that. And I don't know in what world this was ever going to work. That resin's never going to stay in that sort of beautiful swirl kind of pattern. Well, it's already a mess. Let's try just pop some more on and then set it. So yeah, that didn't even go in a nice zigzag. Never mind, we'll set and we'll just, you know, decide that this one isn't the best. Right, so here is the mess that is our hot dog. And you know what? Bit of a thumbs down for me, this one. But that's okay, because we might be able to redeem ourselves with the next capsule. We've got to hope for something a little bit better. Should we try and manifest the Aurora cake? I mean, we can try. Okay, so Aurora cake. So again, we've got 3 bags. And in our first bag, it's the Monsters Inc. donuts. So we've got 2 bags of decorations. And then our donut box, which I'm struggling to get open. Come on. Ah, there we go. And those are the donuts inside. This is actually a plastic box. Okay, in our next bag, we have some white frosting glue, some blue frosting glue, and some chocolate frosting glue. I feel this one's going to be quite labour intensive. And final bag, we have our blue tongs that have paws, this cute little Monsters Inc. plate, and our Monsters Inc. UV light. So we're starting off, we put them just all on the plate. Then for the Sully donut, we put the blue frosting on, we put the little purple decorations, and we put some little sort of horns on. They look like little croissant ends. And then we set it. So for Boo, we put the chocolate frosting on, put her little bunches, and set it. So for Mike, we'll put cream in the middle, make little horns, and just put one of the little, kind of like Smarties, in the middle for a pupil. I mean, if you know me, you know I hate sticking things to the plate, but I think that might be what's happening, so we will just go for it. So, let's see how this comes out. Oh, okay. This feels a little bit thicker than that stuff we used for the Cheshire Cat. This might have been better, this sort of gloopiness. So, let's just get a nice dab all along here. It's dripping onto the plate. It's all going great. Just put these on here. Maybe we put some resin and then stick, sort of like that. And I've got bubbles. Oh dear, this is not going well for me. Okay, I've wiped a lot of that resin off. We're making different life choices today because that just was awful. So we're going to try and layer. So put a little bit on and try and set it like really quickly. Because it just was looking awful how it was. Just running everywhere. Right, we're setting this. Okay, that's probably set enough. I don't need to set it loads, but we will now attempt the horns. And I put resin on the horn, so we're gonna kind of squidge that in place. And again, try and get that set. Okay, we've done both. I think we've averted major disaster. This is going to at least look okay. And I now just need to add another thin layer so we can put on, that's meant to be a thin layer, all those purple Smartie things. Right, that'll have to do. Let's get setting. And just to be clear, I'm talking about UK Smarties. I'm pretty sure in America the thing you call Smarties is different from what we call Smarties here. Right, let's move on to Boo, as that's going to be similarly painful. But we have learnt our trick. We will do layer, then attach, then just layer up a bit more. And it's quite see-through, this brown. I was expecting it to be a bit more like that blue stuff. So there's our layer, and we'll set. Right, so that's our first layer, and then we need to stick these on. So again, I'll put the resin on here before stick. So we just got to be careful, even though it just spurted out, so that wasn't careful. I'm just knocking the camera about. It's all going so well today. Okay, I need to have 3 hands. This is going to be fun, right? Let me go get my torch and have 3 hands. So we're sort of holding and balancing. Okay, and there we go. And you know what? I'm not going to try another layer just to make it a bit more brown, her hair. I think we're not having luck today. I feel I'm failing quite a bit at doing these, so let's stick with that. It's looking okay. Right, our final donut, and this one actually might not go too badly, because I'm pretty sure this is not resin. Okay, so we've not actually attached anything to the plate so far, so we're going to see if we can continue that trend. We've got to try and make a peak, I guess. Come on. It's maybe not the best, but I guess if we're squishing it down kind of with an eye, it won't matter too much. It does look a bit weird, doesn't it? Okay, it's not the best, but it's something. We got something in the end. It involved a lot of trying and wiping off, but there's an eye, there's 2 little tiny sort of horns. I think that's as good as we're going to get, and I think this one we now need to leave to air dry. But look, we did it. We made 3 donuts. As special as they may be, we did them, and they're also not attached to the plate, so we could put them back in the donut box if we wanted to do it that way. You know, if we wanted to display them a bit differently. Kind of looks like there should be 4 in there, but no matter. But let's move on to capsule 3 and see if it's a little bit better for incompetent people like me. We're just looking for something easy and achievable. I mean, forget the Aurora cake, we just want something we can make and will look good. So fingers crossed for this one. And in our first bag we get, oh no. It's more donuts. Right, we're opening the next one, and no, we're opening the next one. Thank goodness I have another capsule. Yeah. Right, this better be something different. Come on, we're manifesting different at least now. Easy, but different. Please be good. Please. I can open it. Right, let's see. Oh, it's different, thank goodness. We have the Minnie Mouse one. So we have chocolate chips, we have sprinkles, we have some fruit in here. In this bag, we have chocolate sauce glue and pink frosting glue. And in the final bag, we have a very cute mini plate. We have tongs with gloves on, I like those. We have a knife and fork, and we've got Mickey ears and a mini bow. We have a tiny little jug in pink, which is really sweet. And then in this box, we have, is that a pancake? That looks like a waffle. Oh well, if they say it's a pancake, I'm sure it's a pancake. Okay, to start with, we're putting chocolate sauce in the jug and on the plate, but we are not doing that. I like the plate, we're keeping it. Then place everything on the plate, so we don't need to stick it down. We can just place it, it doesn't need to stick. And then we seem to be flooding this first part with chocolate sauce and setting it. Then using the pink frosting for the bow and some little sort of bits at the bottom. Put on the sprinkles, put on the chocolate chips, leave to dry, and we're done. Okay, let's have a go at this. Right, do I want to ruin this by filling it with chocolate? Or do we leave our options open about not filling it with chocolate? You know what, for once, let's do it. I like saving the cute things, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna fill it. And now let's just carefully try and flood this first section with chocolate then. Okay, that's looking good. We've only got the slightest of bubbles, but we're good. I feel we might have less success with this stuff doing the bow, but we can but try. I feel I should have done the bottom bit of the bow first, but never mind. I mean, it's not beautiful like this. Okay, I just tried to roll those peak bits under. But let's quickly put on some of those little sprinkles before it sets too much. Right, it could be worse, it could be worse. Let's keep going. Because if we're going to make it worse, it'll probably be doing this bit. So, let's do some peaks. Their peaks are really small, they like fit sort of 5 in. They totally have a smaller, not, well, it's just a picture anyway, it's not real, but it's definitely, yeah, that's messy. Okay, so we've just used a toothpick to swirl it around because that's as good as we're getting. And we'll just add in our chocolate chips as well. There we go, it's a mess, but it's my mess. And here it is on the plate with our berries. I mean, it could be worse, it could be worse. So here they all are together and, you know, we maybe didn't have the most success. I really don't recall the MasterChef series being as awkward as these. But let's just do a quick comparison to Barbie. So the medium donut, not too bad. The hot dog is absolutely huge and I think she's going to have stomachache if she tries to eat that. And the waffle again is quite big, but the thing is if you just put them on a plate in front of your Barbie, it's not going to look too bad. And at least the cutlery is a decent size. Overall, I'm just not sure these are for me. I mean, possibly it's just a me thing, I wasn't that successful with them, I tried my best, but it doesn't really encourage me to buy any more of them. Let me know though, do you like this series? Do you like any of these 3? Or do you know if any of the others are actually better and easier for novices like me? But thank you so much for watching as I struggled away with them. If you did like this video, please do hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos, do subscribe and I'll see you all soon. Bye!